Hey y'all. Okay, let me pull it up on here. Turn my volume down. Hey Selena. Description nailed it. Thank you. Yeah, oh dear. It's always oh dear. When chair is involved. Where do Okay. So let me pull up chat. Hey Poetic Justice. Misunderstood. Oh, I'm good. We're good. Okay. How about now? I'll just have to do it from my phone, which kind of fucks up what I wanted to do, but I guess the microphone didn't get charged enough. Hey, True Colors, is this better? Sharon T, Happy Victoria Day, Melody. Okay, you can hear me better? Okay. I mean, it's really just a quick get together. I have to work in about 2 hours, so I just wanted to hop on here because there's a lot going on. There's still a lot going on. Now, reading like the comments and everything, there's some like over 300 comments and ain't none of them really good. Maybe 5. Everyone thinks I treated Dudley very unfairly. Hey, ES, Wandering. Hi, everyone coming in. Hi, Jamie. Paddles, everyone. So, yeah, it was a lot. People are upset with me because I invited Dudley on. Well, in their words, I invited Dudley on and Dudley got attacked. Yeah, of course, he was invited on, but Dudley didn't come on like, hey, Cher, we really need to discuss summer. Let's do a show and talk about summer and talk about the timeline. It wasn't like that. He reached out to me, replied to my message almost 2 years later. So I was like, oh, well, why are you responding now? Fair question, right? I mean, nobody owes any of us to talk to us, right? But if you are responding after, when I originally messaged and we're now here almost 2 years later and you're responding, yeah, it makes me curious why. So due to him going through some life situations, his life, he was saying, was kind of falling apart. His wife left him and is divorcing him and stuff like that. He is having trouble paying his bills and stuff. He wanted to come on to share his Cash App. And I said, cool, come on and I'll share your Cash App then. And he made a new Cash App for the show on Saturday night for us to share it out. Now, that kind of already irked me because you guys know that if people want to help with summer, or in any case, if you want to help and you're going to talk, why does there need to be Cash App? Like, why aren't you just doing it? But we did it. We share his Cash App just like we did with everyone. We do that, right? If you're going to come on and you're going to take your time, that's fine. I will share your Cash App, right? I've done it for everyone. So yeah, I agreed with Dudley. So he quick made a new one up because he couldn't figure out, or his wife or his ex-wife now has the controls of the other Cash Apps and PayLink. So he had to make one. So to me, that puts me on alert already. Like, okay, well, you only want to do this because you need money. And then when you show up to my show and you're high as a kite, what do you really want the Cash Apps for? Okay. So, but this isn't all stuff, like, I didn't say all this on Saturday. I was waiting to see how it goes. But that is part of why I started out already very frustrated with the situation. So people can continue bashing me all they want for what happened. That's fine. Now, why did I set that up? Why didn't I tell them that I was going to put them both on like that? Why? I still stand by it. I do understand why some people don't like that, but why? I'll tell you why. And it's because if I would have planned it with them, they have time to produce something. And I didn't want that. This is the first time that these two were being seen to be able to conversate together. There's a reason, like, I didn't know if both would come on. I didn't know if Don would call in or not. You know, he's so hot or cold with me. You know, we got our little thing, whatever. Candus, same, right? We're hot, we're cold, whatever, right? So no, I didn't know for sure if they would come up or what. And if you look back to my show that was scheduled, and hi everyone coming in, so I'm on my phone again and I'm getting this rant out before I go to work. Hi Frankie. Burnt butt cheeks, not sure where I am, but I'm gonna listen. Thank you. Andy Stoner, True Colors, Amy, Chase, Miss Christine, Melody, Yvonne. If I'm missing anyone, hello, welcome. Thank you, sis. I see you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So Tammy, hey boo, love you, sis. Slim. There were besides myself and my husband, and of course Cotton Candy, there was 2 other people that knew of my plan. And I'm not going to call out those 2 other people. And they didn't even know. We really didn't know. Again, I didn't know if Don would come up on panel or anything. But if you look back to my show that was scheduled, I made it more out to be a hot topic. I didn't want to advertise what was going to happen, what could happen, what might happen. I didn't want anybody to have too much time to make a new production. And if I would have said, yeah, Dudley, I want you and Don up on blah, blah, blah. Don, I want you and Dudley up on blah, blah, blah. Who's to say them 2 aren't going to start communicating and planning something and then it's just a mess? I wanted an honest, I wanted to see what I saw. I didn't want it to see, I honestly didn't think it would go like that. Okay, I didn't, but I wanted a true, I wanted to see what happened with no plan. Does that make sense? Do you, I mean, disagree with me all you want, and everyone's very upset. You were too hard on Dudley, blah, blah, blah. I disagree. I disagree that I was too hard on Dudley. Dudley's took a back seat for damn near 2 years. I want to come out because now he's struggling for money. Share my Cash App. It's all in text messages. These are conversations that I can show one day, gladly. Right? We know the productions that have happened in the past 2 years. So I didn't want no time for that. So I'm sorry if that upsets people. I would do it again just like I did it. Now, I didn't think it would go like that, but I do think that it was important that we saw that anger. There's a lot of anger there, and in my opinion, it was more so from Dudley's side. Okay? If someone rips you off, yeah, you know, that makes you angry. Something made this man so angry that almost 2 years later, he is just as hot as he was the day he supposedly got ripped off by Don Wells. And that is weird to me. Because 2 years later, you're not going to blame Don Wells that you can't pay your bills now. Right? Right? Don Wells has no control over that now. So yeah, that rubbed me wrong that right away he only wanted to come up and talk because he needs money. He wanted help. That rubbed me wrong. And then he came up on panel, and yes, he's been interviewed before, but he wasn't sober then either. And he sure shit was not sober on Saturday night. So that rubbed me wrong too, because for 3 hours and 13 minutes, for one of the first times I've seen, Don kept his cool almost the entire time. A couple times I'm like, simmer down, simmer down. But he sat there and just and Dudley had all of the anger. Now, yes, we can say and chalk it up to, well, it's because they haven't spoken in all of this time. Sure, but that much anger today, it's weird to me. And then you have to listen to the things that come out of Dudley's mouth, and he kept uttering shit. You set me up for the kill. That little girl. Like, nobody can say her name that has surrounded her. Summer Wells, not that little girl. They set me up for the kill. 2 times he said that. What does that mean? Set you up for the kill? Oh, that little girl was so beautiful. That little girl was so kind. She was so great. Okay, well, here's another person now speaking about her was, past tense. And talking about set me up for the kill. You are talking about her being dead. You've spoken about hanging out with the Mexicans. And I'm sorry, I'm not dumb, but who? When you keep answering back with questions, I don't care the people that want to tell me, oh, you think there's some behavioral analysis? No, it's common sense if anyone follows true crimes and has grown up watching documentaries and crimes and follows shit like that. You know what the things are called, you know the lingo. And yes, keep responding with questions to a question is trying to buy time. You're lying. Okay? Oh, who? Oh, I don't know them. Who? Yeah, no, I know you know them. I'm not going to tell you what I have that can prove I know that you know them, but keep lying for now because you're going to look stupid. So go ahead. We can't control them lying or telling the truth. We can't with any of them. Don, Candace, we have no control of that. Hi, Victoria. Hi, everyone. Right? So go ahead. Don does the same, but they do say my daughter a lot. But yes, and I have called Don and Candace out for doing the same, just like I called Dudley out. Can't expect me to. Now, here's the thing. If Saturday night would have went, I was bashing Don and Candace, or I was just nonstop calling Don and Candace out, everyone would have been praising me at this point. But I give Dudley a hard time because of his own behavior and actions and why I know he's even on my panel to begin with. And I'm supposed to coddle him? No. Get the fuck out of here. I have gone after Don. I have gone after Candace. I have gone after Tim Mullen. I have gone after Robin Lane. I have gone after numerous other creators. I have done it all. I have treated everybody the exact same that I have treated Dudley. Why I didn't have to go after and attack Don on Saturday night? Because he sat there and he behaved. He was like, I want to hear what's going on and what can we do here? He actually thought for a minute that maybe something powerful. And I was talking to Dudley after that. And I said, I really wish that would have went different because you and Don putting anger aside and coming together for Summer Wells could be a very powerful thing. Don't you think? And he said, yeah, I kind of thought so too. You thought that you and Don coming together could be a powerful thing, but you went on there ready to snap at him. It was nonstop. Even at times I thought maybe, like it seemed very much like brothers bickering for a minute, but yeah, there's something there that's much bigger on Dudley's end. And yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to think anymore. Yeah, the mob coming for me again. But I already knew that. That's another reason why I didn't really advertise Saturday night. I waited until, much before, and then I waited till after the show, and then I changed the name of it. Hi, Marty. Yeah, I've been on the wells. I still honestly go back and forth, but I have incriminated for damn near 2 years Don and Candace Wells. So either they are the smartest criminals together, which from what we've witnessed online, I don't know if that's really possible. Okay. Or are we to also believe the TBI, the law, the FBI, like everybody is just like, yes, I believe in, the establishment and corruption and stuff like that. Do I think Hawkins County is doing all they can? No, I honestly don't. At the same time, I don't think they have the proper amount of people they even need. They can't keep people in that area. They don't have the people to properly work a case like this. And they've said that. So no, they're not properly working the case. Absolutely not. There's no way that they could be, right? Hey, Patty Ponytail. There's no way that they could be. Part of it's probably not even their fault. Part of it is we see some of the officers that they've got on their team and what they've done to people and with the corruption. So it's a little bit of everything going on there. Yeah, we do got to figure out more on Jose, but I do expect since Dudley needs, the cash and everything, I think you'll see him around panels now. So hopefully we'll get some more information. I'm sorry that, we didn't get much, but I think there is something there. And again, I do think, however that happened was very as much natural as I could get it for everyone. There wasn't much time for them to plan a production in my mind to put on for the internet. So I think that was very genuine what we saw between them. All I can do, Squids, hey brother, all I can do is things that my way. We all have our different ways of doing it. Now, incriminating Don and Candace, all right, well, everyone kept telling me now since Saturday night, if it was Dudley, the law would have him by now. All right, same for Don and Candace. If it was Don and Candace, then wouldn't the law have him by now? If we can say that about everybody else, can't we say that about Don and Candace too? I'm confused why people have it one way in their head depending on who the person is they're talking about. So it's very clear to see everyone has their own narrative in their own minds, right? And then you got the creators on top of that definitely have their own narratives in their mind how they want this to go. I don't have a narrative I want this to go. I sure shit do not want a mom and dad to be capable of bringing harm to a child. They do though, right? It's possible. We know this. Some of us have lived this. But that's not the outcome I want. I don't want there's no outcome that I want. I want Summer found safe and alive. And if I have any narrative that I want to be, somebody thought that they were doing God's work, took her out of what they thought was a bad place, and that she is safe right now. That's the narrative I want, if there's one. Okay, that's what I'd go for. I do not want it to be Don and Candace hurt their child. I do not want it to be a grandparent hurt their grandchild. I do not want it to be a neighbor wanted revenge on Don and Candace Wells so fucking bad over some money or some drugs that they did something terrible with Summer Wells. I don't want any of that. That's not the outcome I want. They're looking to blame someone for an arrest. I pray they get the right person. It should be people, because if we actually look at it, okay, Don and Candace can be guilty of maybe like guilty knowledge, But look honestly at all of the players involved. Is it possible that they're just too afraid to freaking talk? There's people controlling Don and Candace, and I can't keep turning a blind eye to that and then continuing to incriminate them with what I feel. I can't come on here and be like, there's puppet masters, there's uppers, as we all come in here and we know and we see and we can see what's happening and we can see that there's people stopping the wells from doing certain things. We know that they are being controlled, yet we want to sit here and continue to incriminate them. That's why I had to take a back seat for a while, especially everything that happened in Quentin Simon's case and Billy Joe getting arrested for 10 days because of gag orders and YouTubes, and like, okay, holy shit, like, we all say we don't have the power to do anything in a case, but yes, the fuck we do. My YouTube channel put someone in jail. Well, not just my YouTube channel, multiple YouTube things and different things, but it had a hand in putting someone who I've learned to love as a friend in jail for 10 days. And I don't want to be the cause of putting someone in jail for 1 day, for 8 hours, for 10 days, for 10 years. I don't want that. And if Don and Candace might be innocent, because they are, honestly, they are the perfect target. They are the perfect target because, sorry, Wells, but there was neglect. There was abuse. That is the perfect target for somebody to do something like they did. And I'm sorry, in almost 2 years now, we sure got a lot of people who dislike the Wells and who still have grudges on the Wells and are very angry for God knows what. But there are a lot of people upset with this family. Again, target. I mean, if we want to be fair to this case, continuously, Don and Candace did it, Don and Candace did it, Don and Candace did it. Well, they're still free and we're 2 years later. Did that bring Summer home? No, it didn't. Okay, so we've been there, done that, and people can go ahead and continue to drag me and Cher's so bad. She's the bad guy. Cher just cares about her views, subscribers, and super chats. Seriously? Like, for real, do people honestly buy that? Have I even touched my channel enough in the last month that people really buy that? I think this is my second time in 3 weeks on my channel. Do we buy that? Anything that the haters can use, right? Groomed and still targeting them. They're afraid of something. Why do we have a Tim Mullen? Why do we have his weird videos? Why is there a man right now trying to sell a book that is called, why is there a man trying to sell a book right now that is called The Dark Truths and Stories of Summer Wells's Disappearance? Something, sorry, I'm on my phone now, so I can't pull it up, but I have it. I'll share it in a community post. But there is now some man who lives in Tennessee who is a failed politician. Okay, what's his name? Hold up, wait a minute. Let me just look quick. If I disappear off of here, I'll be right back. What's his name? Stephen Holder. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Aaron. Hi, everyone. Stephen Holder. Okay, guys, I put it on my community posts, but it's Stephen Holder. And he's writing a book on Summer Wells. He's in Tennessee in Johnson City, which is familiar in this case. Forgive me, I'll check chat in a second. I'll check in a minute. And it's called, I gotta go look at it now. The Dark Truth. The Chilling Story of Summer Wells' Disappearance by Stephen Holder. The Dark Truth. We don't have the truths. This case is still open. We don't know what the truths are, so I don't know what that's about. And the Chilling Story of Summer Wells' Disappearance. We don't know. It's not a story yet. Like, this is still unanswered. She's still missing. We're still looking for answers. So how the fuck is this even a book or a title? And he's got 2 YouTube channels, and he just started one of them April 23rd, 2023. Now, you heard me on the phone with Don Wells this morning while hubby was live. Yeah, what the fuck? That is, the Wells do not have no parts in this book. And I don't want people to think that they do. They don't. Don was shocked, and he goes, great, another person just trying to make a buck off of Summer. And I said, yeah. And he's a big churchgoer. And his, if you check him out, which you guys are all going to do after this, no doubt. Hey, Kim Maple. It keeps, and he's very fucking weird, you guys. He's very weird. Hold on. Can we turn the speaker on here? So like if I play a video, they can hear it on my, because I'm on my phone now because the microphone's broken. Or it's dead still. One second. Hi, Jackie. An autobiography. Thank you. Am I blocked already? Still, I got like a couple hundred, like 200 subscribers maybe. Hold on. Okay. I booted myself out. Sorry about that. Hold on 1 minute. Hey, hi everyone. Dudley did his self wrong coming on panel working that jaw. Well, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's again, I shared one of his channel links in my community post. I am going to delete that after here. I'm only doing it so I can for the show, but I'm going to delete it after. I don't want to share his shit. Hey, Yoper.
Hey folks, I'm going to give you a short, simple, 60-second sermon. Jesus Christ died for our sins. He was buried. He rose on the 3rd day in accordance with what was prophesied in the scriptures. The dark truth. The dark truth. The chilling story of Summer Wells' disappearance. Folks, it's coming soon. You don't want to miss it. Spread the word. I repeat, spread the word. The dark truth. The chilling story of Summer Wells' disappearance.
So, okay. So he puts here,
The dark truth, the chilling story of Summer Wells' disappearance.
join me on a heart-wrenching journey through the mystery that has captured the nation's attention. Nation's attention? I feel like they've kept it off of the nation's level. They've been on Dr. Phil's show as he was being canceled. So on that, not Don Wells's fault, because again, he was controlled to do certain things and to do certain shows. So that's not even the Wells's. I don't blame the Wells for that. They did what they were told to do by puppet masters. We all know that. If you don't see that in watching this case, which is what makes me go, okay, well, how much can we really incriminate Don and Candace when it's very, 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 very clear to see there's this other stuff going on? They aren't the rocket scientist people, and even I have given them credit for getting away for almost 2 years with this. Like, they're not being watched. People, oh, they're moving the body. You don't think that they have eyes on them, everything they do, everywhere they go? Yes, they do. Yeah, yes, they do. You're silly to think otherwise. Yoper, thank you for that. I've missed you guys too. So I work night shifts at my jobs, and I'm doing Mondays through Fridays right now. And already am the new nighttime manager there. So I like it. I was sick when I started, but yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today. I was sick, just starting to get off of my sickness that I've had for like a week when we did Saturday night. So that's why you guys see me. I'm like, oh my God, like, yeah, that was a lot. But thank you for that. And we'll do some, kind of shows before work. I got to try and figure out my schedule better because, yeah, it's been a while since I was on my channel. But yet, I still just worry about clicks and views and making money, even though Sherwin got a real job. If that was the case, I'd be on my channel all day, every day, like everybody else is, doing 11-hour streams and all that. You don't see me do that. You don't see me do it. Saturday night was 3 hours and 13 minutes, and I could not believe that the time just went by so quick. Mystic Rogue, you've been a member before, but welcome to the Crazy Train. Choo choo. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Let me finish reading this. Sorry, I'm on my phone. So join me on a heart-wrenching journey through the mystery that has captured the nation's attention. The disappearance of Summer Wells in Hawkins County, Tennessee. A young girl vanished without a trace, leaving behind a community desperate for answers. This book uncovers the chilling details of Summer's disappearance and the search for her justice. What details? We don't have no details. What are you uncovering that's not already out there? Like, this is a grab. This is a grab. And people are gonna, let's do this. If people are gonna buy the book, buy one and let's share it. You know what I'm saying? I might buy an online copy for $5 and then I'll just read it on my channel for y'all. So save your money. Don't do it because it's not going to no reward fund for Summer Wells. It's not, listen, it's tagged Candace Wells and Candace Bly on here. With twists and turns at every chapter, this gripping true crime story will keep you on the edge of your seat until the very end. We are not got the ending yet, sir. How the fuck are you going to do this unless you're planning on multiple books? Again, a grab. So, this will keep you on the edge of your seat till the very end. Don't miss out on the book that everyone will be talking about coming soon. Hashtag Candace Wells, hashtag Candace Bly, hashtag Candace Bly Wells, hashtag Don Wells, hashtag Summer Wells. Sir, what are you uncovering the chilling details of? Like, this is actually sad and pathetic. This is very, very sad and pathetic. what the fuck? You know, like, what do we do with this? Can't even call Don right now. I'm on my phone, but I called Don this morning. And Don and Candace have been sent all of this, the screenshots, everything. From what we are being told, they do not know anything about this. They have no parts of this. And Don told me he's just out for a money grab. That's what Don said. So if I had to give a feeling on if I thought Don was lying or not, he did seem like, what the fuck? You know, like, why would, and I said, but Don, like, her story isn't over. So what is he doing? And there is no, like, the chilling truths. What truths? What does this man know that none of us know, that the law doesn't know? Like, what does he have? Like, we don't know the truth yet, nor is her story over, right? And Don was like, yeah, exactly. Like, this makes no sense. So you guys can take what you want with that. Think what you want with that. Yo, man, girl. Yeah, it just, I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. Writing a book right now on the case that's still open in investigation and not a cold case yet. That's wrong. And like Don and Candace are saying they don't know about it. So you haven't even sat down with the parents then? But you're writing about it and reading that description. Oh, yeah, it's going to leave you at the edge of your seat. Like, what the fuck? Is it a Lifetime movie or something? Like, what are we doing? You know, like that's more, and you won't want to miss it. We are not all buying that book. Don't you guys dare give that man this money. If it was like, oh yeah, it's a reward fund. Now, even then, no, right? Because at this point, if a reward fund is set up, it needs to be done through the law yet again. So this is wrong. I don't understand it. I do believe Don and Candace don't have any parts in it, but just because I believe that doesn't mean I'm right. You know, I'm been wrong. I could be wrong. Is what it is. It's very weird and wrong, Victoria. Yeah. We Scottish Smile, good to see you. We want an author interview from me. I don't know that he would, but sure shit. Yeah, I would like to talk to this man because why are you doing that? You know? Why are you and with no contact with Summer's family? How could this book be like? And I don't know. Like, I hope, like, is the law looking into this guy? I don't know. I don't know. Let me, one more thing. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me turn my camera off so you're not staring at my nose holes. Sorry. I mean, this dude's all the way weird. All right. I posted something in the channel members part, but I'm going to delete that too after this. I just posted it so I could share it with y'all. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to leave studio. No. Turn my camera. Okay. Did you guys have a good weekend anyway? Did you? It was a big YouTubing weekend between everybody. I know that. But other than that, did anyone have any good weekend? can't see my members stuff. Like for real. All right. One more second. Or babe. Mark. I don't know where he is. Oh, maybe he's coming down here. Do you have your phone?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we'll do it like this. Thank you. Oh, it's hot in here. Okay. Okay. So like his bio, Steve Holder was born and raised in the northeastern corner of the great state of Tennessee. He was a member of the Boy Scouts of America. His first job was washing dishes in a small hometown restaurant called the Dutch Maid. He later moved up in the world to Bob's Car Wash and received a huge wage of $1 per hour. He is also a veteran who served in the 101 1st Airborne Division of the United States Army. He volunteered soon after turning 18 years of age and went through basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky, and later transferred to Fort Campbell, which is on the border of Tennessee and Kentucky. Steve is also an ordained minister with a Doctor of Ministry degree from the Spirit of Truth Institute. He has done a lot with his ministry training over the years, including facilitating a Bible study in person, or facilitating a Bible study in a prison near his hometown, and writing an extensive Bible correspondence course with students all over the U.S. He preached and taught at various churches over the years and created websites to display his articles and announcements of ministry activities. He once published a monthly newsletter called The Anointed Lamb for his ministry that went by the name of Think God Ministries. Now, hold up, wait a minute. So this brings me back to somebody when Don was in prison, talked to him, but I don't know if he ever said, did he say it was the Seventh-day Adventist or not? Because this guy isn't in the SDA as far as I know. I think it's a different religion, but there's that. Cricket Arrow, hello. Oh no, one-eyed Flo, right? Hi Tracy. I went and got a bunch of flowers, painted some purple for summer. That's sweet. Oh, I forgot my, yes, Baptist. Yes, it's Baptist. So, mhm. Chase, we will. We've discussed a couple things this morning, but I'm sorry. I've been playing catch up while I can, and then, yeah, I've got to leave in an hour for work. So, this weekend was crazy. It's also a holiday here in Canada. I just got off of being sick, and then the 2 days after, Courtney was sick and throwing up. So she's better this morning, but yeah. So it's been crazy, but I will. I know these are all questions he's been asked before. But yes, we will ask him. We will ask him again. I mean, he's been out there talking. As far as I know, he doesn't, worry about answering, like, or he doesn't mind answering the questions, even if he's answered them over and over again. So yes, I will. What was it again? Did you find out why Don is saying his first phone call to Candus was at 3 or 3:30 and not when she was in Walgreens pharmacy drive-through? Yes, let me screenshot that. I will make sure I ask that. Okay. All right. So Now, there was more I wanted to do, but the microphone's not working, so I can't share screen right now. I'm going to end this one because I got to go to work in an hour anyway, so I'm going to find something to eat and finish getting ready for work. But yeah, on my break, I will browse this stuff. Hey, Not So Dumb Blonde. Hi, everyone. If I didn't say hi, I'm not ignoring you. I'm on my phone. It's very tiny names right now, so I can't really see everybody. It didn't go as planned. This is just how it goes sometimes. And I didn't cancel though. So I don't know. I will be back on tomorrow or not, but I'll be back. There's a lot of stuff going on, but yes, I will get those questions to Don. And I mean, yeah, so not many people knew, and I've been keeping it quiet, but I guess now you know. Don and I have been conversating for a while now. No, I don't have to just jump on my channel and share everything. And I haven't. Saturday night was a situation I think needed to happen. And also, when he saw that we were up there and that we were talking about him, he wanted to jump up. So we've always allowed that, right? So that's just how it happened. Would I do it exactly like that again? If I had to play the cards I was dealt Saturday, and so yeah, I did what I did. I don't feel bad about it. People are upset at me. That's okay, because in 90 days they're going to change their mind. And I think it also started. I think we'll see more Dudley, which is maybe a good thing. Is a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. It's got to be a good thing though, right? Everyone, for summer in the end. And I know people like to say, "You're not making it about summer. How is this about summer?" Da, 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 da. Shut the fuck up and just listen, because I don't know if people expect us to just get on our channels and just sit here. Summer Wells, 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 Summer Wells. This is about Summer Wells, Summer Wells, Summer Wells, Summer Wells, Summer Wells. June 15th, she went missing. 6:29 p.m. Summer Wells, Summer Wells, Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Like, is that the only thing we're supposed to be saying on our channel? Because if you don't think that certain things are about summer or matter for summer's case, and in the end it is about summer, you need some help. There's nothing I can do with you, and you aren't the brain cells that I need around my channel anyway. Okay, so yes. Now, will I be parading the walls around my channel every time I go live? No, I won't. Okay. It's just kind of gonna go with, if Don's like, "Hey, yeah, let me jump on a channel." Okay. But no, we've been conversating. I don't have to come up here and show the text, because again, I'm at a spot now. We've incriminated them so long. They're still free, as everyone's saying about Dudley and Jody Sue. Oh, well, the law isn't so dumb. The law would have taken them off the streets by now if it was them. Okay, same thinking for Don and Candace then. Let's be fair across the board here, same thinking. And we've done incriminated them into the ground, back up, into China, back to Tennessee again, all over Canada, all over Ireland. Like, you know what I'm saying? But summer's still gone, so it's time to now, we have to do better than that. In the name of summer, we have to do better than that. What if we were wrong about Don and Candace? What if they are guilty of the things they're guilty of? Okay, being guilty of being neglectful and even abuseful to your children, like, yeah, that ain't good, but that doesn't make them murderers. There's no charges either of them have that make them murderers. We don't even know if Summer's been murdered, but people are saying she's murdered. Freaking Dudley out of his mouth. You put her in the wall, like, don't start putting that shit out again, because there's no way Summer Wells was put in the drywall. There's no way. That Tennessee gets very freaking hot. The smells would be there. There'd be something, and unsugar coated, there would be body leakage. as she decomposed in the wall. So even if they moved her, unless they rebuilt that entire fucking house again, did the flooring, looked in all the cracks, new brand new drywall and mud and all of that. No, sorry, I don't buy that. I just don't believe that. Sorry. I just almost sopped my skirt probably. Callie girl, thank you for the super sticker, and Sonia, thank you for the super sticker as well. But with that being said, I will try to hop on tomorrow before work and let's do an open conversation, open panel. I know a lot of people don't like jumping on my panel. I always try to do open panels and no one comes up, so I start trying to have them because I think people know if they come up on my panel, they're going to get dragged and it's getting, you know, memed around and everything. And I'm sorry for that because I'd love for all you guys to come up and chit chat with me, but I know why some of you don't, and I am sorry for that. I would love to chat with you guys, and if you guys feel more comfortable coming up here under a pseudo name and a pseudo picture to chat, you know, you can do that. But I know sometimes that doesn't work either. It is what it is. But I'll plan on coming on same time tomorrow for an open panel discussion. We'll leave the microphone charge overnight and see if that helps that better, and we'll pull up some stuff because I wanted to today, but we didn't get to because I had to end up on my phone, so I didn't have to cancel. Hi, Priestess. But thank you guys for showing up. Snot Nose Paranormal, hello. Sis, you know, I love you. Squid, Xena, all of my amazing mods, all of my members. Thank you for that extra support. It is helpful. We got the girls working on their citizenships because they are eager to get a job. Killer, oh my God, you are awesome. Thank you for everything, Saturday. You helped my anxiety a lot. And I know people are giving us shit. I've seen you're getting shit for it too. But again, well, it was chaotic. We saw a genuine response that had no time for productions to be made. Things were said, so there is a little bit of information in that. And again, people can be upset how it happened. I would do it again. I would honestly do it again. Cher can only do it her way, and how my heart's like, yeah, just do this. And I could not tell them they were, you know, my plan. I couldn't. Just like I'll throw at Don, oh, so Summer passed away on June 15th or what? Like I throw things at Don to throw him off to get an honest reaction. And some of you were like, damn, sure, you're fucked up for saying that. Well, no, everything else seems so rehearsed and planned. And even if it's not rehearsed, they have said it so many times, it's robotic to them without them even trying. They've been doing it for almost 2 years where they're just saying things now with, you know, the shit that's not rehearsed is rehearsed because of that. So yeah, sometimes you just have to throw a curveball, and that's what I do. And I know it gets me hate. So I just continue to do it though. You can blow up his phone all you want. He learned how to do the notifications and silence it. So that it's funny though, because everyone blowing him up because they don't want Don to talk to Cher. All people who's been parading them around all this time on their channel. I've been talking to Don and Candace and not putting them on my channel. Y'all can do that. You don't have to show every text and make 10 shows out of it. You don't have to record every phone conversation you have with them. And if it's a conversation you feel that need to be recorded because it's important, shouldn't be going and spread on your YouTube channel right away. Should be going to the law. Again, I repeat, one thing Don told me is, I ever say anything that you think is fucked up or it makes me sound guilty, you by law report that. I can't be mad at you, report that. And that's, he had told me that from the beginning. He really, really told me that. So if you think that Don Wells and Candace are saying something that's so important that you need to be recording it, shouldn't be running and putting it on your channel right away. It should be with the law for a while before you're sharing it on your channel. So we know exactly what you're doing is you're turning around and calling me all these names. I think true colors really shone through on Saturday night, in my opinion, but they have been, right? And then I didn't even get into Kathy the friend. We'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow because Kathy the friend and keeping the box with the jacket and everything and putting it online, like that shit should have just gone directly to TBI. And I do think that she is playing a big victim now. I don't think she was so stupid. And I think she had Candus there to collect things, which is no harm, no foul, right? If she thinks she's helping Summer Wells. But yeah, we'll get to that. I don't like her, and it has nothing to, I didn't like her before I even started talking to Don and Candace again. I didn't like her. I didn't like what I was seeing. Because if things are so important and we're coming up on 2 years, get the shit to the law first, not your channel. Worry about the law getting things first, not a YouTube channel. Stop saying all I care about is my YouTube channel when I'm fucking hardly on it anymore. Okay? But anyways, I love y'all, including my haters, by the way. I think I'm going on 6 million views on my channel, so the haters bashing me. I think I'm at 22,560 subscribers. Thank you. Hate me all you want. It's helping me. If you want to hurt me, haters, stop watching my shit. Stop using my content. Okay? Bye. Bye. Had to get that in there. Love y'all.